Welcome to your weekend focus, October the 24th and 25th, 2020. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. So we start with the 24 energy. The 24 energy is all about now is the time to make your plan. Now is the time to build the strategy. Now is the time to embrace, deepen a love, a passion, a desire. If we do, and then 2 plus 4 is a 6 energy. That is our universal number of love. So it is once again about our relationships, growing them deeper, growing them stronger, maybe meeting the person of your dreams, a new best friend, a new partner. If we do the numerology of the day, it is an 11 energy. And with the 11 energy, it brings in tests and it brings in a quickness in our minds a little bit of what decisions have to be made, how to make those decisions, what is the right route, what is the wrong, and being able to make those decisions based on your wisdom, based on the plan, based on the strategy, will bring quick results, great successes down the road. Absolutely. For the 25th, the 25 is about overcoming a struggle and finding success at the end of that struggle. So if you have been struggling through something or feeling like you are spinning your wheels, now is the time where you get that jump forward, that aha moment, that small little epiphany, the light bulb going off in your head in order to move forward in the way you want, in order to meet a goal that maybe you thought you couldn't prior to now. If we do the numerology of the day, it is a 12 energy. The 12 energy is really about tapping into the joy of living. If we look towards the tarot cards, it would be the Hangman. The Hangman isn't struggling. He stays within the moment and sees things from a point of view of backing up, so to speak. And we ask ourselves things like, where do I need to surrender in my life? Where do I need to compromise in my life? Where do I need to be more present in my life? 1 plus 2 is the 3 energy, and that is the divine energy, the beautiful energy of fertility, of growth, of stepping into new beginnings, new starts, creating anew. Sun is in Scorpio for our weekend, and the moon, I believe, it's in Aquarius for most of the weekend, and then around supper time, I think. For most of us, on Sunday, it will move into Pisces. So in Aquarius, we're more fair-minded. It's about groups. It's about friendships. It's about our uniqueness and how to use those unique talents and gifts in order to move us forward. It's a very collective energy, so we're not just looking at ourselves, but how it affects everybody around us and maybe the world at large, depending on what your goals and dreams are. And then as we move into Pisces, Pisces is more of a dreamy atmosphere. We think more than we do. We kind of we can drift off into our own little fantasy lands. Use that time, especially Sunday night, to do a beautiful meditation or to sit just in quiet. Contemplate over where you want to go. Grow those dreams, grow those desires. Journal your dreams, your desires. Okay, let's see what the cards have to say. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's about believing in yourself, believing that you are making the right decisions the first time around, going forward. This is really going with the flow, staying in the moment. We're not in armor here. We don't even have a weapon on us. We carry our abundance with a pride right out in front of us. Our horse has no reins, so it's about believing that you are moving forward on your path, understanding that if you just go with the flow, that you're going to pop out at just the right place at the right time, that things will come together naturally on their own. It's about being grounded. It's about feeling your inner balance. It's about the bounty that we can ride into, the bounty that we can create, the bounty that we already have that we take for granted sometimes too. And looking at those things in our life that make our life wonderful and beautiful already in certain ways, in maybe many ways. We have the Five of Pentacles, another Pentacles card. So we could be really grounded in home and family. We could be really grounded in how to grow abundance. We could be feeling like enough is enough. I'm throwing in the towel. This is so tiring. I keep trying to move forward and nothing seems to happen. Nothing seems to budge. I give. We hold that pity party for ourselves. We look at the negative. We settle for less than what we are deserving of and worthy of. And if nothing else, this card says it's time to stand up strong and tall. It's time to stretch and look around. And if you do so with this card, you will see the door of abundance. You will see the path forward. We don't even realize how close we are. The path sits so close to you. And remember, it's always darkest before the light. Remember that whatever you're going through now, you've gone through things before and you thought you weren't going to survive, and you did, because you're here and you will survive whatever is happening in your life in order to go forward. So don't give up hope on yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe in your dreams. Believe in God, your angels, your spirit guides, that they are working hard on your behalf to create the reality that you want to step into. We have the Lovers. Well, the Lovers showing up. Wow. The 6 energies. So the 24, 2 plus 4 is 6. So this is about growing our passions, our dreams, our desires, our relationships, our partnerships. So tap into your passion, tap into your dream. Be present in your relationships. Nurture them. Grow them stronger. Nine of Swords. Don't sweat the small stuff. This card has been coming up more and more. And trust me, Mars retrograde, and he's picking fights up there in the sky, left, right, and center. We start to worry about all the little things that might happen, the little things that went wrong yesterday, all the little details that we have to take care of, we have to confront, our obligations, our responsibilities, and they can seem like they are mounting where they're falling off our so-called plate. And so it's about dropping all those little things in your mind and dreaming big. It's about letting go of the negativity, the worry, the anxiety, and putting a smile on your face. Seeing what you have, seeing what is there to work with now, seeing where you can take the next step, seeing where you can grow, seeing where you can master. And a lot of those little items will take care of themselves. You'll turn around to address them and they won't be there anymore. And the Five of Cups. So we really have an energy here. The Five of Pentacles is here. The Five of Cups is here. The Nine of Swords is here. We really have this energy where we will be wanting to attach ourselves more with the negative. Or the negative in our life becomes blaringly obvious, or our failures, what we call our failures, what we call mistakes. Everything happens for a reason. There's no such thing as a failure or a mistake, or you were supposed to walk that path in order to learn something from it, in order to grow from it, so that when you hit something bigger, you can walk easily through it, where before it would have knocked you right over. Because you have that confidence, you have that knowledge, you have that wisdom, your intuition is fine-tuned. We need to once again turn around and see those cups that lay in wait of being filled with our dreams, of our passions, of our desires, of our wants. So don't worry about your yesterdays. Don't worry about what you did wrong, or what you could do wrong, or what might mess up, or what did mess up. They were already all supposed to happen anyways, if they did happen in your life. And don't worry about the forward motion and things happening, because truly we can't predict the future. We can predict the future energy, not how we're going to master it. So it's not so much what you have on your plate, it's how you handle what's on your plate, how you react to what's on your plate. And this is a weekend where we may be pulled down more than we are raised up. So we have to take the initiative and be conscious of it and raise ourselves up. Create the happiness, create the joy. Remember, we are in October, and October for a collective energy is a 5 energy, and that is all about creating joy and happiness and giggles in your life, creating romance in your life, allowing your creativity to shine. And so, but the energy on the board right now says that we will be looking more at the negative if we allow ourselves to do so. And sometimes our unconscious mind goes to the negative. And when our unconscious minds go to the negative, boy, does it really play a whirlwind of negatives for us. So be aware. Be aware of your inner thoughts. How do you do that? Sit and just breathe for a moment and watch the thoughts that come into your head. Acknowledge them, that they're there. Thank them for showing them up. And then pay attention to your breathing some more. Just how you're breathing. Don't try and manipulate your breathing or anything. Just pay attention to it. The in and the out. The in and the out. And if you want to breathe in for the count of 3 or 5 or 10 and hold and release, that's completely up to you. But when we just sit there and mind our breath, our brain will automatically shoot to something we have to pay attention to, or something that happened, or it starts playing movies for us. It starts talking to us. And so realize that that has happened, because all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, I'm not paying attention to my breathing. Acknowledge what's showing up. And then when you step out of that moment, you have a clarity and understanding of what you really need to address and what you don't need to address. You may get those aha moments. You may get those epiphanies. You may find that you've been worrying about this one little thing over and over again without even realizing that it has been nagging at you and pulling at you. And so you can address it. And once you address it, it's gone. Once you look a fear and anxiety in the eye, you have taken your power back from that fear, from that anxiety. So look it in the eye. Be the hangman. Understand where you need to surrender, where you need to compromise, where you need to step back, where you need to step forward. Let's get a mantra card, shall we? So I like the knight being at the front of the lineup here, because that kind of tells us that we will be alert, that there will be a mental quickness to us, that we will be able to make the right decisions for ourselves based on our strategy, based on our plans, based on our intuition and our sage wisdom. Absolutely. And the Lovers in the middle. Everything comes from the passion, the dream, the desire, what's in your heart. your vision and growing that vision, embracing that vision. Go with the flow, let things happen. Go with the flow and let things happen. So much the 12 energy is present with us in this reading. Go with the flow. Let things just happen. Don't try to control it. Don't try to manipulate it. Don't try to empower it for your own good, perhaps. Just see how things work out. Go with the flow. The magic of the universe knows what you desire and wants to deliver the best outcome for you. So let go. Step aside and accept help from others. Sometimes people become used to resistance and struggle. Everybody accepts this as a part of how life is supposed to be. And when you relax for a moment, when you go with the flow, when you just breathe and let go of a situation, you will see how amazing the results can and will be. It will be more favorable than you ever could anticipate. The mantra is, I accept help from others. And that doesn't necessarily mean a person here right now. It could be God, your angels, your spirit guides that come to your aid, that point you in the right direction, that whisper the right words in your ears, to motivate you, to give you something to aspire to attach you to a passion, a dream. I was sitting with somebody and they said they wrote down in their diary, what is my passion? And the page was blank. And they said to me, I need a passion. And within 5 minutes of talking, the passion came alive, and the realization of her next steps was just clear as day to her. Whereas she wrote that in her diary the night before and said, I need a passion. I have nothing. I don't know what I want to go for. So sometimes just writing it down, allowing God, your angels, your spirit guides to attach to, they want to know their passion. We've got to show them what their passion is, and coming to our aid and opening up doors for us that we didn't even see before. We'll get an animal card here. So watch the negativity this weekend, absolutely. And I think a lot of the negativity will be internal rather than external, but you could have somebody, tell you that you weren't good enough or great enough, or you shouldn't have done this or you shouldn't have done that. It's just their opinion, by the way. It's not the truth. It's their opinion. It's their viewpoint. Let it go. Go with the flow. See what happens next. Believe in yourself and your worth. Don't let anybody strip your power. Independence. Don't let anyone strip your power. The cat shows up with independence. Our cat is not the most popular in the deck, but every so often, she just pops up unexpectedly. Clever, secretive, mysterious, intelligent, independent, and nocturnal. It's your road and yours alone. Others may walk it with you, but no one can walk it for you. If you've chosen cat, we have. This is a strong message that you are to look at where in your life you are relying too heavily on another, where you have given away your power. Cat tells you that you are intelligent and clever enough to walk your path alone. If you've received a new job or a job promotion, you may feel that you are walking unsteadily. Cat tells you you're not giving yourself enough credit. When it comes to relationships, Cat tells you to look at the balance of the relationship. Have you been letting your partner take the lead, making too many of the decisions without your input? If so, it's time to rebalance the relationships. Cats have always been associated with mystery and the supernatural, and many believe that cats were demons and spirits, and witches used them as their familiars. They can be unpredictable, they can be sneaky, and you may be interested in the supernatural if Cat is calling you out today. Cat tells you to research and learn, and since we are under that Scorpio sun, that will be very easy for us to do. So research and learn. Cats are associated with healers and healing with their calming purrs. being used on a vibrational level as healing. Cat may be telling you you are in need of some healing. And you can snuggle with a cat or a kitten, but if you aren't fond of the creatures or don't have one handy, you can use a massage, meditation, acupuncture, or simply maybe just take a cat nap. Cats are nocturnal, and since many are afraid of the darkness, Cat tells you it's time for you to look within at the deep and dark fears that you have suppressed. And you know what? While you're doing that simple breathing exercise, you may just have all of a sudden that aha moment of where that fear originated from, where that anxiety originated from so long ago. And once you acknowledge it and once you see how it entered your life, you can gain the power back over it. So it could be a very transforming weekend for us. It could be a very strong weekend to actually move past the struggle into success. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.